One down. Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And, you know, just about every front office is watching her and dreaming of having their own player like her in the organization.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Batting third, the first
got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Ryan O'Hearn up now for the Brewers. Runner at second. And ball four, two aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow.
Abrams to India at second for one. On to first, double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
And that one hammered. And that's going to bang against the wall. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
The 1-2. Runner on the go. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. On to the fourth, still scoreless. First and second here, no outs.
Brewers, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Ryan.
So here's the Brewers DH, Babe Boomer.
The designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
Well struck left field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And we are all tied up.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Boomer digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing, and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, she's the kind of player who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what she's got right here.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Ryan.
So runner at second, 2 down. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers.
Now,
Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Nice grab over to first, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it. Boomer played brilliantly despite the loss. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
They may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
One down.
Batting
Babe
second,
Boomer
shortstop,
will hit
Babe
next.
Boomer.
That's hard hit on the line. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
The Brewers looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Onto O'Hearn, 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Babe Boomer.
On a line. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Brewers.
Back here in Milwaukee, top of inning number 7, Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. 1-2 now. On the ground. Boomer. On the run, sends it over to first.
Got him.
Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Boomer digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and she's got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if she opens it up right here.
Ripped to right. And there's one away. Boomer digs in. 2 quick outs, but this lineup's too good to just go quietly.
Yeah, no one wants to make the last out in an inning, Boog, and let's see if she can start a momentum swing here.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as she's hitless so far with her hitting streak in jeopardy. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. The relay to second. She's safe. It's a wall ball double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps her hitting streak going. She is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like she's expecting a knock every time she steps to the plate. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The first baseman.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Now it gets away from Ruiz. And on the wild pitch, she goes down to third.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The 1-1. This one in the air, right field. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Here's Yelich at the dish.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Grotterol is just one strike away. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Boomer strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Well, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. She's got better in her.
Babe Boomer with a remarkable run of late as she carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Next for the Brewers, Babe Boomer.
Babe Boomer.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Swing and a ground ball.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Fires over to first. And that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
One down, runner at third. Jackson Chorio will hit next. In the dirt. And the runner holds. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. And she's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Brewers, the first base.
Cesar Prieto, the next to hit for the Reds.
Cesar Prieto.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Dives, and she can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Up next to Cincinnati, the batter number 13, shortstop, Babe Boomer.
That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner at second. On the ground, right side.
All right, hang on. Right there, right here.
Fires over to first. That's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 4 and the Reds 3. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Up the middle. Boomer. They get the force, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Reds strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. So 2 down. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers.
Really nice swing in her last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. And boom goes the dynamite. She blasts one out to right. Her latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3.
Her confidence is through the roof with the way she's been swinging it lately. She's on a really good run. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Boomer stepping in now. 2 outs, traffic on the bases, hammer in hand, and all she sees is nails.
If she drops one in, this one is over, Boo. Big spot right here.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 9-5.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Boomer had a sensational showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Babe Boomer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Now it's the DH,
hitter,
Babe Boomer. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. She's proved her tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
So a runner aboard now with one away.
Batting third.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch she could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
This is Bryce Terang. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. So walk puts runners at first and second.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-2. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick now at the plate. On the ground to first.
All right, ease up, ease up.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Two on, two outs.
Next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. A 3-run dinger. And they boost their lead. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard. And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
So digging in, Bryce Terang. Ripped on the ground to second. Out number 3. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-0.
Up next,
and here is Babe Boomer, and she had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
On a line, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
That a way to square it up. Great job.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
She's really showing us the dynamic skill set she brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now she swiped second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch her play the game.
This one in the air, center field. De La Cruz has a beat on it. Out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up now for the Brewers. On the ground, right side.
Hang on. Right there,
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand 1. They lead 4-0. Boomer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.